Hi scholars! This is the voice of Miss Quinones, and if you can see my screen, you can see that we are going to read a very fun book today. It's one of my favorites to read every year, and it is called Dia de los Muertos. I'm going to say that one more time. The book is Dia de los Muertos. So Dia de los Muertos, if you've never heard of it before, is a Mexican holiday. So it started in Mexico, but actually a lot of people in the United States also celebrate Dia de los Muertos. So Dia de los Muertos is a holiday where you and everybody that you know gets to celebrate all of the lives of the people that they know who have passed away. So if you know somebody that you loved so much that has passed away already, what you're going to do on Dia de los Muertos is you are going to spend a lot of time remembering all the love that you gave them. You're going to spend lots of time with family, and you're basically going to have a big celebration that is so happy and filled with love. So this book is super awesome because it's going to teach us everything that we need to know about Dia de los Muertos so that you and me can go home and we can celebrate with our families and have an amazing celebration all together. Okay, scholars, so let's get started. It's Dia de los Muertos. The sun's coming round as niños prepare in each pueblo and town. For today, we will honor our dearly departed. With celebraciones, it's time to get started. So if you can see everybody in this picture, scholars, you can see that they are waking up bright and early. They are starting to get their homes ready for the big celebration. This word right here that we skipped over, niños, niños means like little kids. So it's not just little boys or little girls, it's all little kids. And celebraciones, maybe some of us can figure out what celebraciones are. Celebraciones means celebration. So just like I was talking about earlier, how it is a big holiday that everybody spends together, that's what a celebration is. At home, we've adorned our altares with care. They're heaped with recuerdos and good things to share. So here is another Spanish word. It says altares. Altares in English means altars, but more than anything, we mean altares like a big table. So a big table gets filled with all these memories, like pictures. They get decorated. They put recuerdos. Recuerdos are like the things that somebody had when they were alive. And they put it all on this table so that everybody can see who we are loving and celebrating that day. Sweet calaveras, so sugary white. They give toothy smiles, but never a fright. So these are the calaveras. That's this word right here, calaveras. Calaveras are these white things that these people are holding, and they're usually made from sugar, so they're very sweet like candy. But you can also make calaveras that are out of clay. You can make them on paper. You can make them however you want. Basically, a calavera is like the design of a very pretty and decorated skull. A black and white photo of Grandpa Padilla, who's riding on horseback, just like Pancho Villa. And toys for remembering small angelitos. A train and a dollhouse are both favoritos. Favoritos in English just means favorite, so they are talking about all these things that they put on the altar. And they are picking out their favoritos, their favorites, as they look through all the different things. If you want to, scholars, you can pause the video here so that you can take a good look at everything on this person's altar. Then, off to the graveyard we head with ofrendas and colorful blankets to make meriendas. Ofrendas is probably the most important word on this page. Ofrendas means an offering. So what people do is they go over to cemeteries or people's houses. Basically, they go to a different spot where they're going to meet their family and everybody else. and they take something called an ofrenda. An ofrenda is an offering, and that usually means that it's food that everybody can share. Maybe it's something to drink, maybe it's a favorite decoration, maybe it's a favorite picture. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything. And you take the offering, you take the ofrenda to the big celebration so that everybody can share it, and you can also share it with whoever has passed away. We carry incencio and velas to burn that will guide spirits back for their yearly return. So velas are the things that are going to guide back the spirits so that they can spend some time with their families who are still on earth. So a vela, that's what these things are in the orange basket. Velas are candles. So what people will do is they will light a bunch of candles on Dia de los Muertos. And whenever you light a bunch of candles, what you're doing is you're inviting all of those people that passed away to come and spend some time with you and to get some of their love too. And bursts of calendulas, fragrant and bright, the color of sunsets and gold candle light. Calendulas is another big word. It's a Spanish word. Calendulas is actually a marigold. So a marigold is like a really pretty flower. It looks like kind of like a big circle or a big sphere. It is covered in red, yellow, and orange colors. It's really, really bright. That's why they call it like a sunset and gold, because it's so, so bright. And the reason that you use marigolds is because they're so bright that just like the velas, just like the candles, they're supposed to help all those spirits come back and celebrate that love with you. A path of pétalos will help lead our guests to pillows and blankets for taking a rest. So here they are still setting up for all of our spirits, for all our big celebration, and everybody who is going to join us. So you can see that they are fixing up people's where people have been laid to rest. You can see that they are cutting some marigolds to help lead the way. You can see that they already brought their offerings in their baskets. So now we are almost ready to celebrate. Above, we hang streamers of papel picado that wave in the breeze like a rainbow pintado. Papel picado, you guys have probably seen papel picado before. It's like a really, really long streamer, and every single square on the streamer has a different design. So it's made of some really, really thin paper, and then you cut a design all into it, and then when you open them up like a snowflake, they look really, really beautiful like this. So it's like a rainbow because it's full of fun colors and it's full of fun designs. We wiggle at paper cut banners we like. Esqueletos riding a horse cart or bike. An esqueleto is a skeleton. So this man right here who's reading, he is talking about this square in the papel picado because it's kind of silly because it has a skeleton riding a bike. We share in foods that our guests love to eat. Fresh fruit and tamales, a holiday treat. So here they're talking about all that food that I mentioned earlier. They are still getting ready. It looks like they are almost ready in this one. And clay pots of grandmother's fresh chicken stew with mugs of atole, a chocolatey brew. So right here, this is the atole. A chocolatey brew, that just means that it's kind of like a drink. That's why you see it right here in the cups. But everyone's favorite is sugary bread, called pan de muerto with bones of the dead. That offers our travelers a much-needed snack from the weary viaje that brought them back. So right now they are making pan de muerto. It's not really made of bones. This book is just trying to be silly. But pan de muerto is a very sugary, it's like pan dulce. It's a very sugary bread. and they put it out because then when the spirits come back to celebrate with them and to share all that love, they want to be able to give them some pan de muerto too. So you can see they've got a huge picnic to celebrate with everybody. And then the pan de muerto is all the way down here at the bottom. Then after our lunch comes the part we love most, putting on makeup to dress like a ghost. So now you can see the people are getting ready. They kind of finished getting all of their things ready. Now they need to get themselves ready too. In veils and costumes, we join the parade. Although we wear huesos, no one is afraid. Huesos, that's just the Spanish word for bones. So they're saying even though everybody is wearing some bones on their face or on their clothing, nobody's afraid of them because they're all there to celebrate together. Scholars, you can also pause the video right here if you want to take a better look at all the celebration here. I spy an artist that we learned about earlier this year. I spy an American music artist here, and I spy some other really, really cool stuff. So if you want to, you can pause the video here to take a better look. Gilberto has scars like a special corona, and Annabelle looks like the real Llorona. Joaquin's snow-white barba sweeps down to the floor, while Luz looks like someone we've all seen before. Don't forget, scholars, if you want to take a better look, just pause the video right here. Just as the marigold clouds end the day, dancers and músicos come out to play. They wear special shells that go clickety-clack to wake up espíritus, calling them back. So you guys may have seen these types of dancers before. These are Aztec dancers, and Aztec dancers, what they do is they put shells on the bottom of their feet so that when they dance, every one of their footsteps makes a lot of noise. So it's really, really fun. It's like they're making music while they're dancing. As candle flames glisten, our smiles are bright. Our ancestros know that we are with them tonight. So again, scholars, you can pause. This is a really big picture, so you can pause here if you want to. And just like I said, this looks like a very, very happy holiday, doesn't it? You can see they've got amazing music playing here. You can see that everybody over here is smiling. You can see that they have lit up so many candles and have so many ofrendas. They have so many offerings for everybody there. They return to their world without sadness or fear, knowing they'll stay in our hearts till next year. So like I mentioned earlier, scholars, this is not a sad holiday. It's almost like, imagine if somebody that you missed very much came to spend a whole day with you and you had the most amazing day. It's okay to be sad that you don't get to see them all the time, but always remember that you are so, so lucky to have their memories and their love. You can also pause the video right here if you want to read these little paragraphs more about Dia de los Muertos. And scholars, what I want you to do for your assignment today, the only thing I want you to do is tell me something that you learned today. It can be a new word. You can tell me maybe your favorite thing that you learned. You can tell me your favorite celebration that you saw. You can tell me your favorite person that you saw. It doesn't matter. Just if you need extra help, make sure you rewind the video, make sure you pause, and make sure that you tell me your favorite thing at the end of the day. Okay, scholars, I'm so excited to see what you enjoyed about Dia de los Muertos. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.